Welcome to Parchment Update, an interview series from the Parchment Community Library to bring your community closer to you. I'm Karen Woodworth, Library Ambassador. I'm joined today by Judy Resler. She's one of the organizers for Parchment's citywide garage sales on May 18th. Thank you for being here today.
Thank you for having me, Karen.
Well, why have a citywide garage sales day?
Well, we'd like to have a citywide garage sale because it offers people in our community a chance to put out the things that they no longer want or need to sell. And having it citywide lets other communities know, including ours, that we are having the sale on a one day, and we're hoping it'll increase traffic and more people will come.
Yeah, well, that sounds like it makes a lot of sense and should be very convenient for people who want to shop. How many locations do you currently have participating? I know we're a couple weeks out.
Well, I know that United Methodist Church is participating, and I'll get into that in a minute. But generally, we don't have maps. We don't have a sign-up process. Whoever wants to have the sale is welcome to put their things out and have them up for sale. So right now, at this point, early in the month of May, we're not sure how many people will participate.
Okay, well, that sounds very convenient and flexible. And one of the questions I had was if someone else wants to sell items who's not currently planning on participating, how can they be part of this? And it sounds like they'll be able to.
Oh, yeah. In fact, we're inviting neighboring communities like Cooper Township, Kalamazoo Township. If you would like to get on the bandwagon and have your sale on May 18th, I would almost guarantee that you'll have a lot more traffic than if you were to do it on another day where there's not a citywide garage sale happening. So welcome anyone who wants to do that.
All right, and you mentioned the Methodist Church. Do you want to talk about that a little bit?
Yes, there's a gentleman, Mr. Jim Pierce. He's in charge of special events at United Methodist Church, which, by the way, is located at 225 Glendale. And he has offered the parking lot area for anyone who would like to come set up their items for sale there. They offer coffee. They offer indoor use in case there's rain. And what you want to do is call Jim Pierce. He's given me permission to give out his phone number. Call him, ask him any questions that you have. Let him guide you and tell you exactly what he has planned. I understand that he already has a couple of people that are interested in putting their items in the parking lot at this time. Jim Pierce, his phone number is 352-6683, and that's a 269 exchange. He will be there at 7 in the morning on Saturday. He will be making coffee, he tells me. And he also will be putting signs out on the Parchment side of the church property and the Glendale side. And those signs, I'm thinking, will probably go up Thursday or Friday before the Saturday sale. They're also, because it is affiliated with the church, they do have restrooms available. So if there's any reason why someone would not want to have their garage sale at their property, they could always bring it to the church and have the sale there.
That sounds great. I'm thinking maybe I want a table.
The coffee sounds really great.
Yeah. Yeah, it sounds like it'll be kind of a party atmosphere out there with all the
Yeah,
selling food.
yes.
All right, well, what information would you specifically like buyers to know?
Buyers, well, just to know that there are no maps, and because Parchment is relatively small, we're pretty much a square mile, it wouldn't be too hard to find where the sales are. Now, I did check with City Hall. Debbie Lawson and I conferred with the manager there, and she assured us that it's okay for people to put their signs on the curbside lawns and on poles. If you would do that Friday morning, so your signs will be up all day Friday, excuse me, and then Saturday, the day of the sale. She did say that she would like the signs taken down and collected by Sunday noon at the latest. They also have information City Hall does on their outdoor marquee that's letting people know about the citywide garage sale.
Yeah, I've seen that sign. It's very
Mhm,
helpful. Well, what
mhm.
else would you like us to know?
Well, I guess if you're a seller, you want to have enough cash on hand to make change. If you're a buyer, cash is king, of course, in garage sales. And the parameters of the city of Parchment, just for your own knowledge, is Riverview, G Avenue, and Espanola. And that's the general area that people will want to come to. We're also going to be posting some information on We Are Parchment on Facebook. And if anyone has any questions, they can private message myself or Debbie Lawson. She's also a part of this. We did put posters up in various places throughout Parchment, trying to let the community know about the sale ahead of time. That was done a couple of weeks ago. So we're anticipating a large turnout just because it's in a small area. We're hoping that lots of people come from surrounding areas as well as our own community people.
Well, I know you mentioned Jim's going to be at the church at 7 a.m. Are there any suggested hours, or do people typically always have the same hours for garage sales?
People varied. Some people like to do it early, 7, 8 o'clock. Other people like to start at 9 or 10. There's really no rule. You can do, the person that's selling, you can set up whenever you want. I did ask Jim, I said, how long can a person remain in the church parking lot with their goods? He said, he jokingly said, until they're gone. I would assume that he would probably want the parking lot cleared by 5 or 5:30 on that day.
Okay. Well, thank you so much for taking the time to share the information today about Parchment's citywide garage sale on Saturday, May 18th.
Thank you for having me.